Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. So this is our very first topic, reading A Window to the World for year 6. Before we start our lesson, let me share you some quotes. So today's quote is, mistakes are proof that you are trying. Maksudnya dekat sini, kesalahan itu adalah bukti kepada suatu perkara yang awak cuba untuk lakukan. Contoh, awak cuba untuk membuat sesuatu dan kemudian ia gagal. So kegagalan itu adalah bukti kepada apa yang awak cuba untuk lakukan. So you can learn from your mistakes and do it again. Okay, so this is our contents for our lessons today. Lesson content. Language focus is we are going to focus on listening and speaking. Key phrases are we are going to talk about our favorite genre and books. For content standard, by the end of 6th year primary schooling, pupils will be able to pronounce words and speak confidently with the correct stress, rhythm, and intonation. And the next one is able to speak with correct pronunciation, stress, and intonation, and be able to speak confidently on related topics. What are these? This is books. So the first one is Biography Muhammad bin Abdullah is a non-fiction book, and the Harry Potter is the fiction book. Okay, there are two types of books, fiction and non-fiction. Fiction is created from imagination. The next one is stories can be made up based on people, places, or events. The next one is entertainment purposes. And the last one is the example of the books is mystery books, fantasy fiction, science fiction, and folklore. Okay, fiction ni maksudnya adalah cerita yang dihasilkan melalui ataupun dari imajinasi. Yang kedua, cerita boleh dibuat-buat atau direka-reka tentang manusia ataupun tempat ataupun event. Event ni macam kejadian lah. Okay, so buku-buku fiction ini adalah tujuannya adalah untuk berhibur, untuk hiburan sahaja, entertainment purposes. Tujuannya adalah untuk hiburan. Okay, and contoh-contoh daripada buku fiction adalah buku-buku misteri, buku fantasy, science fiction, or folklore. Folklore ni macam cerita-cerita legenda. Okay, what is non-fiction? Non-fiction pula adalah buku based on fact, berdasarkan fakta. Okay, maksudnya tidak boleh direka-reka lah. And writing based on real events or real people. Selalunya ditulis berdasarkan kisah benar tentang manusia ataupun kejadian. Kemudian educational and knowledge purposes. Maksudnya tujuan buku-buku non-fiction ni adalah untuk ilmu dan juga untuk kegunaan pendidikan. Contoh-contoh buku bagi non-fiction adalah buku sejarah, history books ataupun encyclopedia. Let's sort the books. Okay, jom kita sort books. Buku-buku ini. Buku-buku ini terbahagi kepada dua, iaitu fiction and juga non-fiction. So we have fiction and non-fiction. So, what do you think is the history of Kuala Lumpur? So, a history of Kuala Lumpur is non-fiction books. The next one is Mahsuri. What do you think? Do you want to guess? Mahsuri is a fiction book. The next one, Coretan Kenangan Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj. It is, yes, non-fiction books. Lawak Campus. Of course, it is fiction. The next one is Animal Encyclopedia. So what do you think? Is it non-fiction or a fiction book? It is non-fiction. Next one is Naomi's Room. it has a scary vibes here. So, what do you think? Is it fiction or non-fiction? It is a fiction book, of course. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So, the answer is fiction. And the last one is 10 Keys to Success. If you want to be successful, then you can read this book then. So what do you think? Is it a non-fiction book or a fiction? Yes, it is a non-fiction book. So there you go. You have understand what is fiction and what is non-fiction. So let's moving on. Move on to genre. Genre, what is genre? So genre is a noun. It is a style or category of art, music or literature. Maksudnya dekat sini, genre ni adalah style ataupun kumpulan kepada seni, muzik ataupun penulisan. Sama ada penulisan tu ataupun muzik ataupun seni, jenis apa dia, style apa. Okay? There are many genres for books actually, but I'm going to show you only a popular genre among young readers. So, there are 4 popular genres among young readers. The first one is action and adventure. The second one is detective and mystery. The third one is comic book or graphic novels. And the fourth one is fantasy. So, the first one, action and adventure, constantly have you on the edge of your seat with excitement as your main character repeatedly finds themselves in high stakes situations. Maksudnya dekat sini cerita yang berkisarkan action dan adventure ni selalunya cerita yang membuatkan awak rasa sentiasa teruja untuk tengok aktiviti-aktiviti yang sangat mencabar. Okay, membuatkan awak rasa excited lah. So the next one is detective and mystery. The plot always revolves around a crime of sorts that must be solved or foiled by the protagonist. Maksudnya dekat sini, selalunya plot cerita untuk detective and mystery ni, ceritanya akan berkisar tentang jenayah, berkaitan dengan jenayah. Jadi, selalunya cerita-cerita ni akan membuatkan main character dia siasat apa yang terjadi pada kes-kes tersebut lah. So that is detective or mystery. The third one is comic book and graphic novels. So the stories in comic book and graphic novels are presented to the reader through engaging illustration and typography. Selalunya cerita comic book and graphic novel lebih banyak bermain dengan gambar, membuatkan awak lagi minat untuk membaca sebab dia ada banyak gambar. Okay? And the last one is fantasy. Fantasy is usually set in a fictional imaginary world. Maksudnya dekat sini kadang-kadang cerita-ceritanya tak berkaitan dengan tak ada kat dalam dunia ni lah. Maksudnya tiba-tiba macam Star Wars, itu adalah fantasy. Maksudnya kita tak ada pun kereta terbang lagi. So that is fantasy. Okay, cerita yang direka-reka lah. Okay. Okay, so there are 5 reasons behind our choice of books. Maksudnya dekat sini sebab-sebab kenapa kita pilih buku tu. Kenapa antara ciri-ciri yang kita boleh tengok dulu sebelum kita pilih buku tu. The first one is illustration, gambaran ataupun gambar daripada buku tersebut. So kita tengok daripada situ. Rasa macam minat, then we can actually take the book from its illustration. You look at the picture and then you may be interested in, so you can buy the books or read. The next one is genre. You can choose from genre you like. Maybe you like a horror book or mystery book, so you can choose from your interests. Author. Maybe you like 1 or 2 author, penulis. Okay, penulis yang awak minat. You can use either you can choose either you like the author or the new author. So that is one of the reason behind our choice of books. The fourth one is character. So maybe you like 1 or 2 character from the movie or from the story, so you can choose the book by its character. And the last one is fiction or non-fiction. You can use either the books is for fiction book, is a fiction book or a non-fiction book. This is our homework. So the homework is fill in the blanks and make a video of you using this text as your script. What is the text? So this is the text that you have to write down in your composition books. So I want you to copy this down in your composition books and fill in the blanks with your favorite books and character, of course. So I would read what, because I love this genre, which is what. It is written by what, who is my favorite author. The storyline or the plot keeps me on my toes. My favorite character in the books is what, and the character taught me that what. Okay, so you have to fill in the blanks with your favorite books. Okay, so after you have done this work in your composition books, you may use this as your script for your video. I want you to make a video of yourself using this script as your script. So you may send me your videos, PM me through my WhatsApp. So yes, that is your homework. So that's all from me. Thank you. You may ask me any question from this email or just WhatsApp me, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.